Hey everybody, welcome to the Mindful Hairdresser. My name is Ian Davis Emrys. I'm the creator of the channel, and today I'm going to share with you this long haircut with layers. Simple section pattern. It's perfect for salon work, perfect for anybody who wants to keep their hair long and go with some extra bit of body. It's really youthful and it's really fresh. So as you can see with this haircut, I've started with the parting right across the crown. It's actually below the crown, and the reason I've taken this so low is because this layer that I'll bring forward later and cut will become my layer for where this needs to connect. The further forward that is, the shorter the layers at the back will be. So I need the layers at the back to remain really long. So this time I'm going to bring the parting critically way behind the ears, way beyond the crown. So that protects my layers at the back and stops me layering too much. So let me just get on with this haircut and show you what the first steps are. So first of all, I'm going to take a centre part. I take parting right from the crown, right through the centre, and I separate the hair out. Keeping the hair evenly combed, even tension. This section pad you can use on any length of hair which is long, but it works brilliantly. I'm going to keep it particularly long on this haircut. So I'm going to take a backward diagonal section. It's quite a substantial section. It's about a centimetre half thick, nearly about 3/4 of an inch. Just take this away and get rid of this hair. I don't need it. And then, what's really cool with this haircut is the positioning of where you stand when you cut it. So I'm going to stand on the opposite side. I'm going to stand facing the head completely on the opposite side, and I'm bringing all the hair to me here. So once I've taken my diagonal, I'm then going to pull the hair forward and over direct to me here, and my fingers are going to point over the shoulders. If this was a client, it would be over the shoulders, and I give myself this real steep angle. So I come here, I aim backwards, and I bring the scissors towards myself. I'm cutting in towards my hand. And I connect. I bring the rest towards me. Keep the tension on. And I just create a shape in the front. So it's going to really lend itself to this haircut. Take it here. You can see I've already got this really lovely face framing shape, which is going to create this youthful feel about this haircut. So again, just take the section, take out my grip, backward diagonal, keep the section nice and clean. And I'm going to repeat the process one more time. And I'll continue this until I reach the end of my section. Again, I stand on the opposite side. I come across, find my guide. Nice even tension on the hair. Find my guide. Fingers pointing over the shoulder, and then cut. There's a pet hate, something I really dislike. Something I see a lot of hairdressers do, and I just don't know why, is work really hard on keeping out tension. We comb the hair perfectly, and then we do this, and let go, and you lose all the tension, and it loses the shape, and actually the hair can become quite scruffy if you lose that type of tension. So my preference is to keep the tension on, And because I'm cutting quite precisely, I'm using the small side of the comb, the narrow side, and that's what's creating my tension for me. I'm not pulling with my fingers, I'm not making it really tight, I'm letting the comb create the tension for me, which I think is one of my favourite tips, is to let the comb work for you. If I wanted a loose tension, if I wanted looser, I'd go to the wider side and use this side. And then I'd keep the same tension. I wouldn't drop it. I would keep the tension on, but I would use the looser side of the comb. And if you wanted a looser sill, you could use a wider tooth comb, and that would help too. So this time, you can see the shape really coming already. It's going to look really, really glam and really youthful. Again, backward diagonal section. Get that out of the way, and then repeat the process. Small side of my comb, stand on the opposite side, bring the head over towards you, elevating the hair, keeping the tension on. Let's take this away. There you go. Fingers pointing back, over the shoulder, the imaginary shoulders. Cut towards myself. Creating the shape. And I'm just going to continue this right the way through. So we've completed all this front section, the front quarter of the hair, that's been completed. So now I'm going to connect the back to the sides. So again, I'm just going to take this hair out, follow the diagonal section, take this hair away, and then connecting. Bring this forward. So take the hair you need, don't use any more than the width of your comb, still stand on the opposite side, and there's so little to connect there, really tiny amount. Let's have a look. Connect in, again, there's a few small stray hairs. So now I'm going to just put this forward, find the same position I was standing, bring the hair to me, and again I've got some stray hairs, I'll take those away. Very little, and very little is coming off the length. So I'm kind of, at the moment I'm creating the interior shape and the exterior shape as I cut. And I'm keeping the elevation high, I'm not putting too low. Create this really beautiful round shape in the front. It's gorgeous. That length's going to work just beautifully. Whether it be a summer, whether it be a summer event or a red carpet event, this is going to be amazing on that. And this is for hair that people, if they are maintaining in one length hair and are afraid of layers, this is the perfect haircut to start with. I absolutely love it. It's something I do a lot in the salon, especially for people who do have a fear of cutting their hair. This is the perfect way to start. So I've completed the one side of the haircut, as you can see. I'm going to just give you a different angle, but up close, but like a point of view, exactly what I'm doing. So now I'm going to come in here. And I take the diagonal section backwards, the same width as the section I took previously. Get rid of that hair, I don't need it. And this is kind of how I cut hair in the salon. So I'm going to take a little bit of this corner section here, Take that away. And this is going to give me my guide for the section. So then I can stand where I stood previously, but on the opposite side. And now I have this little notch here, which will tell you exactly, if you can see it clearly, the tiny notch right there, and that will tell you where I'm going to connect. Let's get back out. Let's bring this in and stand across. Hands working towards behind the shoulder. There. Same angle. Like that, keeping the tension really nice. Head round. Follow the line. All the way through, keeping the tension on the whole time. There you go. So here's my finished haircut. Long layers. These are great for clients that have one length hair, that are fearful of layers, and they're terrified of having lots of layers in their hair. This is the perfect layer for it. Super simple, really easy to follow, super effective, giving you great shape, building volume, giving that youthful feel to the hair, and just making hair like amazing. They'll thank you forever. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please press like, and then subscribe to the channel, support the Mindful Hairdresser. No, this is all shit. So here you go, here's the finished result. So this is the haircut that's perfect for those clients who are afraid of layers. Simple layers pattern, easy to execute. It's going to give them a real shape, maintain their length, which they're always terrified about losing, keeping it weighty and heavy, which is the feeling they like, without giving too many layers to make it light. So keeping heavy layers in there. And it's perfect for those clients, or for the clients with long hair who just want to maintain the long hair but add extra shape and extra volume. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please like, subscribe to the channel, Mindful Hairdresser, and leave me a comment of what you'd like me to do in the future and what else would I like to do as content so I can help you further. From me, Ian Davis Emrys, the Mindful Hairdresser, peace out and enjoy your good hairdressing.